Hello, welcome to the Monday update. I'm Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. We are an equity and communications firm here in the Portland area, Portland, Oregon. And every Monday I come on here and I tell you how my week, or no, every Monday I tell you what my intentions are for the week. And then every Thursday I come back and I tell you how my week was. I had the most amazing weekend, everyone. I had the most amazing weekend. I got to have a brunch potluck with my friends. The first potluck I've been able to have since like February of 2019. No, 2020. Anyway, it was just so healing, so amazing. It was just so nice to be able to sit around a table with people and talk to them and share food with people for the first time in forever, ever. And then the very next night, had a couple of friends over for dinner again. And it was just like, me and my husband, we really love to host. We just love having people around, and it's amazing how much I feel healed and like almost like coming back together after all this isolation. And we've talked about it. Isolation is not good for me. It does not. I'm a people person. I need that connection. I was just really, there was a part of me that's been starving for a year and a half to be away from people. And I'm so happy that we're starting to come back together again. Also, today I am filled with a petulant rage. I've just been annoyed at everything. Everything's been getting on my nerves. I've been short-tempered and just like, and every time I would like get mad and I would be like, why am I mad? Fuck, okay, everything's going right for me. Like, what's wrong with me? And the thing is that my mind knows, my big prefrontal cortex, the big thinky part of the brain, they know why the fuck we haven't seen our friends in a year and a half. We have understanding here. Back here in my like emotional center, in the part of my body that needs people and needs physical contact and needs people in my space and in my house and to be able to touch and hug my friends, that part of me, they don't know that. They don't know why the fuck I have been starving them for this long. And now that they finally had a little bit back of what feeds them, of what energizes them, they're like, this fucking bitch. It's like, it is the rage of like the same rage of a child that doesn't get hugged enough when when they grow up or when they get into a new situation and they finally learn that like actually people just hug you and take care of you. Like that's where that's coming from. It is the body. It's the body knowledge of the absence of people, the absence of hugs from friends, of conversation, of a shared food and drink. Like my body is filled with a rage from being denied the thing that it loves and needs and thrives on and deserves. And so that's just like being able to realize that I did some writing earlier because I was like, oh, let's figure this out. I also was like, I'm going to do this Monday update. I'm going to try to do this Monday update. I'm going to try it once. And if I don't get it right, I'm going to go play video games because that is the only thing I can think of doing right now is I just want to hack apart some like dragons or wolves or some bullshit. So, this is one take. If this stays in, you'll know I did it right. But that's sort of what got me thinking about what this Monday update is going to be, what my intentions are for this week. And so my big main intention this week is to feel my feelings and honor my feelings because I was not. It is like 6 p.m. Finally, what happened was my husband was like, why are you so grumpy? We had such a good weekend. And I was like, I'm not grumpy. And it's like, oh yeah, no, I am. That is grumpiness. That is anger. And then I went on a tirade of how all of these things in my life aren't working, which even as I was tirading, I was like, well, but that's actually kind of going okay. And this is happening. But you know what? Like, I expected that to happen and I like planned for it. And then this is happening, but it's not really happening. Actually, that's not a thing that's happening. Like, I kept getting worked up about stuff. And then sort of my rational mind would engage and be like, it feels like that right now because you're pissed off, but it's not actually like that right now. You know, like, my intention last week was to gently reframe my thoughts about money when I'm thinking negative thoughts about money or when I'm doing sort of like punitive calculations in my head. And one of the things I was writing was, you know, May is our lowest earning month for 2021. And that's not how I wanted it to go. But I know that I know slump months happen. This is like, I've been in business long enough to know this. And so I budgeted for it. But budgeting for a slump month and then living through a slump month are two different things. I can know that I planned for this and that I'm okay, and I can still feel deeply scarce because in the past there have been times when I wasn't okay. I mean, but also, you know, like I kind of was, like I'm here now. And if you went to May 2020 and you told May 2020 Marina the amount of money I'm bitching about, they would be either pissed or find it hilarious, because that is it's very on brand for me to never be happy with my performance, which is the second intention for the week. The first intention is to feel my feelings and honor my feelings. And then the second intention is to have some goddamn compassion for myself. I actually wrote that in the script for this video. Have some goddamn compassion. If any of my friends came to me and told me this about their life, I would be like, what the fuck? You are amazing and I love you. You're a beautiful star child and you just shine potential out of every pore. And then when I'm the one that's doing this, I'm like, ugh. Further proof that you're garbage. Like, could we not? Like, could we be friends? Me and me? Could we? So, you know, I'm sure yelling is going to solve it. Anyway, those are my intentions for the week. Tell me yours down below. And just, do you know what I'm talking about? Can you relate to this bullshit? Tell me, please, that I'm not alone in this. See you on Thursday.